So, first of all, we have to say big thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. It's just beyond words. We're endeavouring to get through some of these messages, and well, all of these messages are just the issue is then is, and once we write back, we start writing again. So it's like,
Yeah,
but it's great.
Family
It's just,
and friends and people all over the world, and then people who follow us here. Everyone's so happy for us, and it's really lovely. So
yeah, we really appreciate it. It means the world.
thank you so much. And actually this week we've started getting a few questions like, is everything okay? Is the pregnancy okay?
Yeah.
And I think we've never tried to hide very much that there was a bit of a delay in how we shared our videos.
Yeah.
We just decided for us that we needed a bit of space and time around what we were
Well, the
experiencing.
buffer, wasn't it? We had to look after our heart, make sure it was...
And also when we got pregnant, we wanted the opportunity to be able to tell our families before we told kind of social media. So there is actually a bit of delay, and I'm a little bit more pregnant than
what you may initially think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's pregnant, and that's great. She's going great.
I mean, it's a good thing for you guys as well. Like, it's nice to share online sometimes or with family and friends, but sometimes you actually need to have a delay or take a break from it, depending on what's going on with your infertility, because there's definitely challenging parts. And actually, that's something that we've talked about a bit, because
there were a lot of tough parts, and actually there's stuff in our story which we haven't included because we would start watching and this is at the beginning of the pregnancy, around that time. It was just too triggering for us, and we actually didn't even bother going any further into the videos. So we apologise for that, though we are saying that you have to look after yourself, and that's what we did for us.
I think it's really important that we let sort of the infertility community know that after that transfer that things actually weren't smooth sailing for us.
Yeah.
But we decided to keep those parts private because they were very challenging.
And it was like those things. It doesn't remove them any less that you didn't experience them when you actually have to go through the whole journey. It was it was pretty awful, and actually we found it too challenging to watch the footage, so we just decided not to share that stuff. We didn't want to go back there.
And the good news is that we are pregnant now, and everything looks great, and we're well and truly pregnant, and the pregnancy is progressing beautifully, and so that's really all we want to focus on right now.
And again, we're back to thanking you guys. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't even start writing back to the messages or reading the messages without the allergies playing up again, and I have to crack out another packet of pads, and Laura's like, oh my God, what am I going to do when that actually starts again? But anyway, I don't know. I don't even know.
It's kind of funny because we started this process with me being the more emotional one, challenges with the hormones and stuff, and now that we're pregnant, he's a mess. So anyway, yes, we are pregnant, but the funny thing actually is that, believe it or not, we're actually not really social media people. It's not something that we are very natural at. We always decided that we wanted to create a resource for people who were challenged by infertility, particularly for men, because we just, John didn't find a lot of resources for him back then. So we decided to make this a project of how can we help, how can we just share a story, maybe share some positive insight.
The infertility. Yeah. In the area of infertility.
And that's why we won't sort of be continuing the channel as a pregnancy channel, because I don't think that's right. As an infertility audience, you don't really want us to sort of be going on and on about pregnancy now. I think we'll always speak about infertility because that's the area that we wanted to help in. There's plenty of pregnancy blogs out there. Yeah. That said, we will definitely keep you updated and let you know
at any milestones or
happy
whatever.
News or whatever happens next.
Yeah, and this was always an infertility channel to help us as well as you guys, and it's just turned into something so great. And
it won't be long till we're probably trying for number 2 anyway, so we'll be back on the IVF train.
We'll be back. It's the only way. They might as well put me out to pasture now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, don't tell them now, but we'll put a little post up soon to talk about on our Instagram and Facebook to talk about how many embryos we have in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because there's a few there.
Yeah.
And there's a big baby in here. So we'll be back doing IVF, and we'll definitely keep you updated. And I think we'll still want to share a little bit about what we've learnt, going through infertility, and we've made so many amazing friends.
Yeah,
online
and connections all around the world, and it's just amazing.
It is amazing.
So we really appreciate you guys, and we felt the prayers, we felt the support, and I swear this little one, when it was trying to find its way or burrow its way in, it was getting pushed in and glued in by you lot.
Yeah, it's embryo glue when you have Instagram.
When you guys just just keeping us positive and keeping our chin up. So
we probably should mention as well at this point that there are literally, I think, hundreds of people who helped us get pregnant over the years. You know, first and foremost,
there wasn't just one goalie. I actually saw one GIF someone sent me, and I only realised that the goalie. Yeah, it was just a funny GIF because basically it bounced off the post, but it bounced back off the goalkeeper into the goal. So that's a perfect reflection of what the heck happened.
There was a lot of people who helped us.
There was a lot of people
involved. First and foremost,
involved.
our doctors and nurses and the people at the hospitals, and so there's so many people to thank, and we're looking forward to doing that over the next couple of weeks and the last few months.
I think we'll just we've got to compile that list of everyone, and hopefully we account for everyone, and we can say thanks very much.
Yeah, and thanks to everyone who's just been along for the ride.
You guys are too much.
To
make it.
I mean, from the messages that we got, it seemed like it helped. So we're glad that sharing these stories does help. It creates awareness around what people live through in private, and it creates awareness about just the challenges people face on a day-to-day basis, and hopefully with a bit of a positive spin on it, it helps people who are facing such challenging times and certainly even more challenging things than we went through. So we're still praying for all of you and wishing you the best, and if there's any way we can help, let us know.
This will still be here. Like at the end of the day, our journey through all the stuff we've been through is still here as a resource and IVF community, man. It just keeps rolling. We all want that elusive family, or
and if you haven't been through it, you can't really understand what it's like. But the good news is we are pregnant. We are well and truly pregnant. Things look great. Baby's growing beautifully, and we'll be letting you know in the next few months when we have our little one.
Thanks very much.
Okay, bye everyone.
See ya.